Hello, tonight we are discussing milk drinkers, not people who use a little milk in coffee, not bakers, not the civilized who permit dairy to disappear into larger systems. I mean, people who pour a full glass of cold milk and drink it straight voluntarily, like it's water, like it's normal. It is not normal. Milk is an animal secretion, a glossy white nutrient fog, a refrigerated body fluid with the emotional profile of mucus and the visual confidence of thinned out paint. And there are grown adults who stand at their refrigerator in silence and swallow it by the mouthful. No fruit, no cereal, no disguise, just a tall glass of cold bovine runoff sliding over the gums. Correct. A milk drinker does not sip, he commits. He lifts the glass and lets that pale livestock broth roll into him like he's refueling a machine made of skin and poor judgment. There's always a faint white mustache afterward, a dairy residue, a creamy witness mark, as though the beverage itself wanted it known that contact had occurred, and the smell, sweet, wet animal, faintly sour at the edges, the breath of a person who has just swallowed a chilled glass of barn-derived protein haze is not the breath of civilization. It is pasture breath, infant breath, the breath of a man who has chosen to coat his insides in refrigerated calf fuel and then continue his day as though no crime has been committed. Good, because milk drinkers are not refreshed. They are participating in something ancient and slightly perverse, something disturbingly intimate between species. They gulp down that cold white secretion with a straight face, as though it's perfectly reasonable for an adult to chug a cup of glossy calcium slime and then discuss sports, taxes, or traffic. It isn't. It never was. And deep down, they know it. That is why they drink quickly. That is why the glass is emptied in urgent, heavy swallows. Because somewhere in the milk drinker's soul is the understanding that if he slowed down, if he really thought about the thickness, the temperature, the animal warmth now absent, but implied he would have to stop forever. But he doesn't stop, he drinks. And that is why milk drinkers are sociopaths. Not legally, not clinically, but spiritually. Also, if your beverage leaves a mustache, it may be winning. That was the joke. Of course, good night.